When the Giants come to town, it's bye, bye.
Hey, welcome back to SF Giants Recap. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Giants stats leaders in spring training so far. Spring training only has like 1.5 weeks left, so hopefully the Giants start doing really good and win some games because our hitting's doing pretty good, but our pitching isn't doing that good. And so I'm just going to start and talk about the stat leaders because from 1 to 15, I see some like regular names like Solano, Flores, Posey, Crawford, Dickerson, those guys. But then there's also some surprise names that I wouldn't be expecting in spring training. And so from number 1, it's Longoria. He's a DH. He's the DH so far. I didn't expect Longoria to be doing this good in spring training, but he has. He's only played 7 games though. He's had 60 at-bats. He has a .438 average, a .471 on-base percentage, and above 1,000 slugging and above 1,000 OPS. And so, yeah, that's like not a big surprise, but I didn't expect him to be number 1. Domin Solano's number 2, which isn't a big surprise. He's batting .500. He has a 560 OB on-base percentage and a .727 slugging. And he's played in 9 games, so that's not that surprising. Eliot Ramos, our prospect, is number 4. Number 3 is Wilmer Flores. He's doing really good, of course. But Eliot Ramos, it was one of those prospects you didn't really expect to do good, but he came out and started hitting the ball well. He has a .393 average, a .414 on-base percentage, and a .750 slugging percentage. And he has above 1,000 OPS. And so that's really good for our prospects. The Giants just need to put up our prospects to major leagues. They never do, but they need to. They need to start bringing up the prospects. They need to start building a farm system. And so, yeah, Eliot Ramos is the guy to go to. Austin Slater is the center fielder, and doesn't really surprise me. He's only played in 6 games just because I think they want to caution him because he had an injury. And he's batting .385 with .385 on base percentage with a 692 slugging. And so, yeah, that's not that surprising. He's only played in 6 games. I hope he starts playing a little bit more, but that's just because he has an injury. And then number 6 is Joey Bart. Of course, Joey Bart's batting .400, .455 on base percentage, and .550 slugging. Like, why didn't we not bring him to the majors? I don't know. Why did we sign Kirk Sally? I don't know. And why did we keep Trump? I don't know. But they're just going to keep him in the minors. And so I don't even know why Joey Bart is like playing in the spring training if he's just going to be in the minors. So that's why I think he should be in the majors. But then there's a really big surprise one, which I wasn't really expecting. It's second baseman Jason Kurzan. He has played in 16 games. He has a .321 average, a .406 on base percentage, and a .978 OPS. And so that's pretty good to see him doing good. I hope, like, we have a ton of second basemen, a ton of first basemen. Like, our whole infield is stacked. But, yeah, so I don't think he's going to be in the majors yet, but we'll see. Number 8 is center fielder Steven Duggar. Steven Duggar, he's off and on. He has not a very good average at .250, but his on-base percentage is .438. So he does walk a lot. He gets on base a lot, which is good. That's all you really need. He has a .938 OPS, which is pretty good. And so, yeah, I like how Steven Duggar's doing. I don't know if he'll start in the majors. I bet he'll be on the 40-man roster. And so then Kirk Sally is number 9. He's the catcher that we signed. He's played in 8 games. He has a .250 average, a .429 on base percentage, and a .929 OPS. So, yeah, I think Kirk Sally is a good pickup. Just, I don't know why we already had too many catchers. Then Alex Dickerson's number 10. No surprise there. He has .304 average, a .385 on base percentage, and a .906 OPS. Jason Vosler, the third baseman, he was really hot, and then he kind of cooled down a little bit. But he's still doing pretty good. He has a .342 average, a .500 slugging, and then a .866 OPS. So not like amazing numbers, but he's still doing pretty good. And then you have Brandon Crawford, who I'm surprised he's this high just because of how bad he's been doing lately. He has a 286 average, a 375 on base percentage, and a 476 slugging. So not amazing numbers, but I bet he'll step it up one of these times. Then we have Buster, who's played in 7 games. He has a 250 average, a 471 on base percentage, and 333 slugging. And so I don't know why Buster's still, like, we have Bart, but Posey's just struggling. So that's just the easy way to put it. We have Darren Ruff, who's doing pretty good. He has a 242 average, a 375 on base percentage, and 394 slugging. So not as good as he was last year, but it's just spring training. Number 15, we have Joe McCarthy. Joe McCarthy, I don't know why he's still in Giants. He struck out so many times. He struck out more than like anybody last year. He had 10 at-bats last year, struck out 6, and I think didn't get up on base. And so that's just pathetic. I don't know why he's still in our system, but I'm not the general manager. But we have Rishi Devon, Mike Yastrzemski, and then we have Hunter Bishop, Lamont Wade, and Tommy LaStella as your 20, number 5, the last 5. Rishi Devon, I think, has a bright future. I think he's doing pretty good. Spring training is not super hot, but I think he'll step it up. I like how he's playing. His defense is good. I think he's just warming up. Yes, hasn't played in that many games. He's not doing amazing, but I bet regular season he steps it up. It's just spring training though. So I'm just taking these stats into account as our rookies and our minor league players, and then players that are coming back as Posey, and then Slater with an injury, and so stuff like that. And so that'll end it for today's rankings, player rankings for spring training so far. And so if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and like. So I'll keep doing these SF Giants videos. And I didn't have a recap for the last 2 night games just because it was too late to do them. But you comment down below when you want me to do the night games. If you want me to do them 12 at night Pacific time, or 6 in the morning at specific time. So comment down below to see that. But make sure to subscribe and like. So I'll see you next time for a new SF Giants recap video.